friend, John McLennan here, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to play Life by the Drop as recorded by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now this is an amazing 12-string blues guitar song, so I'm playing it on a 12, but don't worry if you don't have a 12-string, it sounds awesome on 6-string too. Now this song actually wasn't written by Stevie Ray Vaughan, it was written by Doyle Bramhall, but we're going to be looking at his cover. It's a blues in the key of A, and there are so many great blues tips and tricks we can learn from diving into this. I'm going to break it down for you step by step, but before we jump into the lesson, if you're new to the channel, I want to give you a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the entire fretboard. And when it comes to playing awesome bluesy licks like Stevie Ray Vaughan is doing at the top of this song, or even learning your rhythm and getting that solid, this fretboard guide is one of the most useful PDFs you will see, and I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below as my gift to you. So hope you enjoy that, and with that said, let's break it down. All right, so the tune kicks off with just this wicked blues lick. It sounds like this. So here we're playing blues in an open position. We're in the key of A, and we're gonna start on the open A string and hammer to the 3rd fret. Then we'll go to the 4th string and play open 1, 2, then open 3rd string. And this is actually something called the A blues scale. Then we go back to the 4th string, play that open, and then do a pull off there from 1 to open. So then the 3rd fret on the 5th string, open 4th string, back to that 3rd fret, and then do a hammer from the open 3rd string to the 2nd fret. So that's the first bar, and we're primarily using a triplet rhythm, which is gonna go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Now after we do that hammer on there, we walk down, open 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 4th string, 1, open. And then after we do that open, we're gonna do this little move, which Stevie does throughout. It's a little hammer pull, open, 1, open. Then 3 on the 5th string, open 4th string, 3 on the 5th string, open 4th string, then 3 on the 5th string, but this time we're gonna pull it a little bit. So, then open 5th string, and then we finish jumping up the octave. So we've got the open A, then to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. That note is also A. And Stevie would do this all the time. He would play like a blues run going down and then jump up the octave. So this would go. There's your jump. So all together, those first 2 bars go like this. And up to speed. All right, then we go into this blues groove, which is a very common, what I call a blues shuffle. There's a couple things going on here. One, we're gonna add this little lick. Stevie kind of peppers that in throughout. What it is here I'm playing the open A string and the 2nd fret of the 4th string. I'll play that twice, then go to the 4th fret on the 4th string, then back to the 2nd fret, twice each. So then we'll go bend that 3rd fret, open, and and then 2nd fret. Again, there's that octave jump, right? So it's actually kind of part of that opening lick, the last beat of it. 4 and so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's just a fun little flavor that you can add. And it's the sort of thing that you're just jamming along, and whenever you feel, you could just drop it in. There's not a specific pattern. You just, wherever you want to add that, you can. Or you could just play simple, like simple blues. Or spice it up like this. Now the other thing about this shuffle is there's a little rest. It's not, a lot of people play a shuffle like that, but what Stevie's doing is he's adding a little rest. So you do that by just bringing your pick down and touching the strings in between each strum. All right, so that is the intro, and as I mentioned, there are a lot of techniques and blues golden nuggets you can get from this. So practice that, then we go into the verse, and that goes like this. So here we're gonna play just a 4-bar chord progression. We're gonna start on A, and we'll do that little walk there. It's a blues shuffle, then bring it up to E. This is low E, 2nd fret. Then we'll go to an F sharp minor bar chord, and this is a bar chord on the 2nd fret, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. We'll just play that same 8th note rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and doing all downs with the strum hand. Then we go to this D chord here, which is just like the A, but we drop it down 1 string. We've got the open D string and the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So that's our verse. Here it is. I'll put it all together, those 4 bars. Now it's going to be played twice when we play the full verse. So here it is again, 4 bars. All right, the next part is the chorus, and this is where Stevie sings, "You're living our dream, oh, you're on top." Here we're going to play. How it's happened, living life by the drop. And we're back to that little A groove like what we were doing at the intro. So for this chorus, we're gonna start this time now on the F sharp minor chord. We're gonna play a bar of F sharp minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we'll play a blues figure here on a D and then on E. That's 2 beats each, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we'll go back to F sharp minor, do it again. Then we'll play just half notes here. We'll play the F sharp minor. That's how it's happened, living. There we go to a D chord, just let it ring out. Then E. So D is from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 2. And then E, all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. And then A. So we actually have a 2-4 bar there. When we get to the E, we're gonna count 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Then we start the blues groove again that we had at the beginning, just on the A chord. So all together, the entire chorus sounds like this. That's how it's happened, living life by the drop. Now that A chord actually comes on the and. It's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. So you kind of hit that A, then rest, and then drop into the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the blues groove. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So that's it. Those are the sections, but there's a couple little things I want to make you aware of. When we go back to the second verse, we play it just like we did the first verse. We're playing A, E, F sharp minor, D. And it goes again, A, E, F sharp minor, and then here we go. It's just a matter of time. So here's a little change. Instead of playing the D like this, what Stevie does is just play D7 over the lyrics matter of time and just lets it ring out. So that's the open 4th string, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret. Then we go into the chorus. You're living our dream, saw you on top. So that's a little variation. Now on the 3rd verse, there's another variation. That variation goes like this. Same as before, A, E, F sharp minor, D. Then we do it again, A, E. Then here we go. It's good to be here walking together, my friend. So there he just does F sharp minor, just lets that ring, and then D7 lets that ring. Then he goes into the chorus. And this is a little lick you hear in the chorus that's another variation. He plays F sharp minor, but instead of D, E, he goes, living our dream, and then that's just a little lick. Open, 2, 4, hammer to 4. I'm on the 4th string. 0, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4. Then end on 4 there on the 5th string. Then you're back to the... Then the tune ends with a tag. That's how it's happened, living life by the top. That's how it's happened, living life by the drop. 3 times. That's how it's happened, living life by the drop. Just end on the A chord. So take your time with this song. As I mentioned, there are a ton of blues golden nuggets in there, from the blues fills at the top to the different rhythm tricks. It's really a masterclass in playing acoustic blues, and it doesn't follow the traditional 12 bar. That's what I like about this, is it's like blues based, but it's not just the 12 bar chord progression. It's a little variation. So rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear. And to help you even more, especially with the soloing and knowing how to put together your chords and your scales, grab my fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the system that I use for mapping out the fretboard. It's all based around just 5 shapes, and it's just 1 page. So it sounds like a lot, but I compressed it all down to just 1 page. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, or click the first link down below. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and if you like blues guitar, be sure to check out this video next.